Everybody, this is Coach Roz, the motivator, aka the sales machine with Fitness Business Mastery, and we're here with a short training on basically client retention. How are we going to retain our clients longer so that we can increase the lifetime value, boost our revenues, but more importantly, make a huge impact? And this is low-hanging fruit. It's basically how do you keep your clients longer? I want to make sure that you systemize that so that when your business is flowing, your clients are staying longer, and when you implement your marketing strategies, then your business can grow. That's very important. So let's talk about client retention really quick. What is it? A lot of our fit pros that we coach with, we found that they don't even understand the true definition of retaining a client. And I'm telling you, if you can take your client retention just from 6 months to 9 to 12 months, you're going to triple or double your income because the more clients you have, the longer they stay, the more revenue, the bigger impact, the more referrals you get from each and every one of them. So go ahead, read that definition. It's very simple, clear to the point, and then you can understand what client retention is and what it means to your business. So let's talk about the problems here. Because if you don't have a client retention strategy set up, you're going to have to be always on the hunt. And when you're always on the hunt, you don't know where your next client is going to come from. And more importantly, you're always looking for what's the next marketing campaign. What is the next slick email I can write that is I'm gonna push a button and boatloads of clients are gonna come in. Now let me tell you, all of the clients the clients we work with, they wanted to know what was that email campaign you ran. Was it the 9-word email? Did that just get a boatload of clients in? I'm gonna tell you, it's not. You can do all of that slick copy if you want, but you gotta understand that until you systemize your business, you're gonna be always chasing your tail and on the hunt. That's problem number one. Number two, you basically don't know what your income is gonna be. You can't predict it. When you can't predict your income, what happens is that you're always like, gee, there's more month at the end of my money. You don't know if you're gonna make payroll. You don't know if you're going to be able to pay your facility bills, your lights, your gas, your internet. You need to understand that that is stress. That stress that you have is not going to be healthy, not only for your body, relationship, but most importantly, your business. Your clients can feel that energy. So if you want to lower that, you got to get this in place right away. Number three, there's no accountability. If you don't have this in place, this system to retain your clients, not only is your clients, they don't have the accountability, but your team doesn't have the accountability. You got to make sure you let each and every one of your fitness coaches, your admin, everybody in your organization understand this principle of client retention. Client retention is so important that we make sure that each and every member of our team understands it and takes an active role. This active role means they have a specific set of goals they need to attend each month to make sure that our clients are staying with us longer. Number four, it's failure to enroll them in the community. If you don't enroll your clients in a community, they're going to leave. Because they join because they want to get an XYZ. They want a solution to their problem. I want to lose 10 pounds. I want to get sexy for the beach. I want to lose 40 pounds. I want to get back into my size 00 jeans. But they stay because it's a community. They feel like they're part of a tribe. And if you don't put that together, they're going to leave. Number five, lack of foresight and goals. If you're not setting goals for your client 6 months, 9 months, 12 months down the road, you're going to be consistently selling packages. So they're going to say, okay, I just want a package of 24 sessions. Once they hit that 6-week, 12-week package, they're going to be out the door looking for the next greatest shiny object. So if you want to eliminate that, you got to set goals so that they know where they're going. Set a target so far that they could never imagine hitting it without you. Now that's what is called client retention, and that's foresight. And I'm going to share with you in this training exactly some of the things that we do at within my organization, but more importantly, some of the things that we teach our coaching clients so that they can have higher retention. So what are 5 quick fixes for you? So just really, I'm going to give you a little backstory on who I am real quickly before I get into these. So, because some of you may know or may not know, I own 3 personal training studios, not by myself. I have my coach, my good friend, my buddy, aka Greg Califatic. He's the man behind this. He gets a lot of the things done that I'm not. I'm in the forefront. I get to make the sales. I get to make everyone motivated and all. But the technician is behind me. He's making sure everything works right. All the emails, all of that. You need someone on your team like that. For the last 8 years, Greg and I have been grinding it out, learning this internet marketing game, learning how to coach our clients, learning how to build, market, sell, and systemize our business so that now it can soar. This business is actually able to be automated. I work very little now on the business, I work a lot more on the business than I do in the business, excuse me. And that's a key component to not only just surviving, but thriving. So if you have any aspiration to thrive in this type of economy, you need to understand four things. First, you got to specialize. Second, you got to be selling your butt off. Third, you got to systemize every aspect of your business. And the fourth is soar. If you want to soar your business, make sure that you install a serious, amazingly client retention strategy. So here are 5 quick fixes for you. Number 1, you want to make sure that you get them to recommit. Recommitting to their goals day 1. So you tell them, Mrs. Jones, when you hit your 6-week goal, I want you to know that probably around week 4, we're going to realign, recommit so that you can look down to the next 12 weeks, 6 to 12 weeks. How does that sound? Fantastic. Once you hit 30 pounds, I want you to know that 30 pounds is just the beginning. The next phase is how do we get you lean, mean, and so sexy that you don't even remember what you look like 30 pounds heavier. See, that's getting into the emotional aspect. Because when you're dealing with clients who are women, they buy emotionally, not logically. So you really want to focus on the emotional connection to what it is they want to accomplish. That is how you get them to recommit. Number 2, you want to give them unexpected gifts and bonuses. When you have unexpected gifts and bonuses, people get excited. And when people are excited, then they stay with you because they're like, wow, this person really cares about me. They thought about me. They got me a gift. Now, these gifts don't have to be extremely expensive and elaborate. All they have to be is something cute, something cool. So they know that, oh, maybe they mentioned something to you in a session and they're like, oh, you know what? I love eating at that health food restaurant down the block. And you get them a $15 gift card. Now, here's one of the things that we do. When any client actually refers a client to us, they get an automatic $15 gift card to a healthy eatery in my town. And we send these out every month. This does 2 things. 1, it connects us to that local eatery so that when I walk in there, they know who I am. I've created a strategic alliance. 2, then in addition to that, my clients are going in there telling people, wow, I'm here because MetaBurn was so awesome that they gave me this card. And they're eating healthy. Now they're getting better and they're getting greater results. So you want to basically make sure you install that into there. Unexpected gifts and bonuses. Very good to increase your retention. Number 3, you always want to over-deliver. So a lot of fit pros I see, they overpromise and underdeliver. I'm going to help you do this as long as you sign up for my 1-year plan, my high-end coaching program. And what happens? They don't deliver on those promises. If you want to be an elite coach, you want to run an elite all world-class organization, you have to over-deliver. And how do you over-deliver? You want to surprise them. You want to step up and make sure that you know each and every one of your coaches, your clients. You want to find ways to connect with them, create a community with them. You know, you want to have a private Facebook group where you get in there and you answer questions every Monday at 2 o'clock. Anybody who jumps in there can get their questions answered. You want to do Facebook Live so that you can really get in touch with them. You want to come in and when I walk into my studios, I make sure to high five everyone in my site. Why? Because I want to connect with them. I want them to know who I am, but then more importantly, I want to know who they are. When someone hits 10, 20, 30, 40 pounds, we make sure that we celebrate their wins. When you celebrate someone's wins, they get connected. They love that. And more importantly, think about it. Men die for it, babies cry for it. What is it? It's recognition. We all want it. It feeds our ego. So if you forget to do this in your business, how do you think your clients are going to want to stay with you? Someone else is going to do it for you, and they're going to take your clients. That competition down the road, they want your business. So if you don't protect it, then you're in it. What does Under Armour say? Guard your house. You got to do that. They're with you. Make sure that you over-deliver every time with every client. Number 4, you got to connect them with other clients. How do you do that? When Sally and Stacy come in, introduce them when they're passing between sessions. If you got bigger boot camps or you got, group classes, make sure people know by first name. When you're doing your warm-up, introduce everybody. We used to do jumping jacks and we'd have everybody say their name as a number. This is crucial. So now when they're not strangers, they're part of that community. See, that's how you increase your retention because you're no longer just a place that they go to hang out for 30 or 40 or 50 minutes. This is a place they go and they know someone. It's part of their community. They're friends. That's what you want. And I am in my private Facebook group, I make sure to shout people out, connect them. Hey, I know that Stacy plays tennis. Mary, you play tennis. Maybe you guys want to do doubles one day. Just try to put people together. And they're going to stay with you longer. And if they stay with you longer, what did I say? That's going to boost your lifetime value for that client and customer. And the longer that goes, the better it is because there's more referrals and it's better for your business. Number 5, right away, you got to make sure you have a what's next sequence. That what's next sequence was the fix to number 5, which is you got to have future casting or future vision goals with them. So what's next? Say you run a 6-week challenge. Make sure that your customers or clients know exactly where they're going once that 6 weeks is done. Because a lot of times they think I hit my goal. I finished my 6 weeks. I can tell you that at point of sale, when I'm doing a consultation, I make sure that each and every one of those prospects know that 6 weeks is just the beginning. Because I got something coming that they don't even need to know about right now. And then after that 6 weeks, I got something else. I'm always helping them goal set with future thoughts. I'm embedding these future goals in their mind so that they know that success is a process. It's just one phase after the next to get to where they want to go. And I want them to know as their coach, I always know where they're going. I have the roadmap, the blueprint. I know you as a fitness professional, you have that same passion for them. You have that same energy for them. So go out there and make sure that you have this what's next sequence. It's a sequence of steps that you create so that each and every one of your clients never has to ask you, so what's next? And it's the same thing we have here at Fitness Business Mastery. When someone comes on board and we're going to coach them, we make sure that they know the first 90 days is all about the foundation. The second 90 days is all about getting ready to take off. And if you're with us for 6 months or more, your business is going to double, triple easily because we're going to install the foundation. Then we're going to get the momentum going. Once the momentum gets going, it's game on. Now we're going to teach you how to soar with egos. See, if you want to soar with egos, you cannot do it by just being just a generalist. So what is step 1? We're going to teach you how to specialize so that you can stand out in your market. When you stand out in your market, no one can tell you that you're the same. You're not Orange Theory. You're not Fit Body Bootcamp. You're none of them. You are your own special, individualized service. Then you want to be able to sell like a boss. How do you sell like a boss? You close everybody in sight, but you don't close them. You bring them into your community. Then you have to systemize so that more people can do what you do, so you can duplicate yourself. And once you do that, then you can soar. So those are the 5 steps. So I want to know right now, just write down what was a few takeaways that you had from this quick training. Go ahead. So let me ask you, I know for me personally, when I started to think about this and we installed this into my business, things really took off. Because it was really cool to see that we were able to say, okay, Mrs. Jones comes in on January 1st. She stays 6 to 9 months. Each month she's worth $300 to me. If she stays with me for 4 months, she's worth $1,200, right? If she stays with me 5 months, she's worth X number of dollars. 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, the lifetime value increased. When we installed the what's next, when we installed some of these fixes, clients started staying with us longer. The longer they stayed with us, the more referrals we got. The more referrals we got, the bigger our business continues to grow. I hope this has served you guys. I hope you took a few notes. And as always, if you have any questions, you know where you can meet with us. You can come over to Fitness Business Mastery and just kind of put your questions and answers in there. And I think you're going to really get a lot from this training. If you want to get on the phone with me and get a game plan, learn a little bit, get some clarity, I'd love it for that. You can hit my schedule up at resultaudit.com. Go to resultaudit.com and simply just find a time that works for you. You can see my calendar right there. Myself or Greg will get on the phone with you for 15 minutes or so and just really kind of find out what's working, what's not working, and what you need to kind of plug up so that you can start to thrive, not just survive. I'm Roz, and I want to thank you guys for the time that you spent with me. Go out there, create this client retention into your businesses so that you can soar with egos. Take care, make more money, and make more of an impact. Take care.